Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second episode of Overcomer. So it is officially been too long since the first video and I do apologize about that, but I'm going to catch you up on what's been going on and everything and explain why it took me a little while to get you this footage out. First things first, tomorrow will make 4 weeks post out. Yay! And today is the 6th of February. So I had full intentions on showing you and getting clips out to you guys as fast as possible, but some things had happened like right after surgery and stuff, which I'll explain just a little bit of why I didn't get this footage to you sooner. So, first things first, because I realized I don't think I told everybody what I did to tear my ACL in the first place. So on New Year's Eve, me and a big group of friends were up in the mountains in West Virginia, and we were like boarding and skiing all weekend. And I was boarding the first day and I just was terrible at it. So I was like, well, maybe I'll give skis a try. And I was on the skis for like T-minus like 5 seconds and I fell, and it was more icy than powdery snow that weekend, and just the way that I was trying to slow down, I just went off to the side. Ski took my leg funny, heard a pop, knew it wasn't good, but so I just went from there. But basically I got really lucky because my doctor, Dr. Lucy, had me a spot open for surgery like 10 days after I had my accident, which was amazing because that was less time for my muscles to atrophy. I have lost a little bit of muscle mass in my quad, which is hard for me to handle, but I'm dealing with it and I know I'll make a quick recovery. So yes, like I said, tomorrow makes 4 weeks, and then next week will be 5 weeks, and they'll unlock my brace, which I couldn't be more excited about. But anywho, so the last couple of weeks have been interesting, challenging, motivating, and all these tons of other emotions and words. But so the first week was pretty rough because I ended up tearing my meniscus as well, and the MRI did not show that. So when I went into surgery, the doctor saw it, so therefore I had to be in surgery for longer than expected. And due to that, because I did get a nerve block before I went into surgery, but the tourniquet was on my leg longer than the doctor wanted it to be. So for like 6 days after surgery, I had like a dead leg. I'd be like staring at my foot like, move, and it just wasn't going anywhere. So yeah, I literally laid in bed, and I don't think y'all really wanted to see that. I was just on the CPM machine, which I will show you like a picture or two of that in just a minute. But yeah, so it wasn't nice. My mom, I felt, one, my mother is a saint. She came and took care of me. She's here for 2 weeks. That first whole week though, like anytime I had to pee, like in the middle of the night, I had to holler for her so she could come help move my legs so I could hobble on crutches over to the bathroom. Not fun. But definitely an experience, and I have learned some things and opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. The other thing that I decided to do while in the midst of all this is I also am going back to school now. So that happened like I was in like technically the 3rd week out of surgery. No, the 2nd week out of surgery, and I was back into school. So yeah, but I feel like this surgery and this accident and everything was a blessing in disguise. I am now back at school. I'm at South University, and I am taking the PTA program, Physical Therapy Assistant, which is a program that I looked into about a year ago. Just timing wasn't right. A bunch of other things didn't line up. But as I was laying in the snow on the mountains of West Virginia, I sort of was like, maybe this is a pretty good sign there, Lil. So luckily, I contacted the lady at admissions, and she said she could still get me in. I just had to sign some paperwork, fill out my application, and I'd be in. So yeah, so I started that, so I'm super excited. I'm still always going to be a personal trainer, and I'm still always going to do people's nutrition on the side, but I feel like this whole experience has shown me a different way and a passion that I didn't actually know that I had. Because to be able to give somebody the gift to be able to move in a way that they're used to, like giving them back the ability to have an ordinary life, I think is something that I'm going to really enjoy doing for the rest of my life. Like I said though, I'm still going to train people and do food stuff on the side because that is also one of my passions, and I do believe that as long as you are doing your passion, you will never work a day in your life, and I really don't feel like I do. I'm very blessed. I love everything. I love the fitness industry. So yeah. And on top of all of that, I also, guys, I signed up for the transformation challenge that First Form puts on. And so you guys are aware, you can also, if you sign up for that, you can use me as your coach. So I'd be more than happy to help you with your transformation as I am transforming myself along the way. Obviously, I did sign up for the first 8 weeks, which is like a sprint challenge. I'm not going to be doing any sprints, but it's just something that holds me accountable. But this whole transformation challenge is a year-long challenge, and I am super excited about it because I'm still going to get on the stage this year. I have full intentions. I have my suit, I have my shoes. I have never been more mentally prepared for this. It's just going to be a little bit later than I expected. I wanted to do it first thing this season, but it's just going to be pushed back a little bit, but it's happening. And this is the main thing I want you guys to get out of this series if you do take the time to watch it. It's just that you can overcome any obstacle in your life, and I want you guys to watch me overcome mine, and I'm hoping that it inspires you to do the same. Maybe you don't have an injury, and maybe it's just you wanted to go back to school and you didn't think it was possible. There are tons of things that you can overcome. You just have to be mentally tough, and that's what I'm going to be right now. And I just hope I can help inspire some people. But what I am going to do right now, after this clip, you're going to see a series of pictures and just a little bit of footage from my first couple weeks at physical therapy. And yeah, and then I'll see you guys in the 3rd episode of Overcomer. And I hope you're enjoying this footage. And if you don't mind, just hit that like button and the subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Are you taking a movie, or are you just taking a picture?
I think I'm taking a movie. Got all that noise going on.
Yeah.
And you can always change it.
Yeah.
Edit. How do I know whether it's working?
It should say record on there, doesn't it?
No.